Datway Jones, raw and uncut.
Yo, what up, my good people? It's your boy. It's that boy they call Lamont, Datway Jones, back in the building, coming back at you with another quick video when it comes to some of the real truths of the world that we live in today. You dig? Now, my good people, this quick clip that I'm about to show you guys consists of one of my favorite comedians, who goes by the name of, who I'm sure some of you already know, who goes by the name of George Carlin. You dig? You know, I've always viewed and looked at this guy as being one of the best, comedians out there when it comes to some of the, other great comedians that I also have in my list of great comedians. You dig? Anyway, with that being said, when it comes to comedian George Carlin, he's very talented when it comes to his profession of being a comedian. And the reason I'm letting you guys know this is this. In this quick clip, George Carlin, he happens to joke about the truth. Yeah, he happened to, how can I put this? He happened to tell some of the real truths of the world that we live in today in a jokingly manner, if you will. You dig what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to this quick clip I'm about to show you guys, I also want to let you guys know this. If you are from some of the people that are familiar with my channel, you will always know that I've always talked about these type of topics in numerous of my videos. You dig what I'm saying? And just about the majority of my videos on my channel, I've always, tried to tell and enlighten people who I know that was always blinded when it, comes to some of these topics that, he was talking about. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, see, what a lot of people don't understand is, unless you, and I've said this in numerous of my videos, unless you come from a family of royalty or a family of wealth, and and you are, happen to, be out here, when it comes to the everyday rat race of life, if you will. Yeah, now if you happen to be one of those people, which they also call the masses, it doesn't matter what color or what skin color you are or what ethnicity that you come from. You dig? These rules they also apply to you as well. You dig what I'm saying? And Mr. Carlin also, reminded me of another one of the main reasons why I don't even bother to vote anymore. You dig what I'm saying? But the reason why, I think Mr. Carlin slid with telling some of these truths because he told them in a jokingly manner. You dig? So with that being said, my good people, if you are one of these people out here that think that you're, these rules don't apply to you too, like I said, unless you come from one of the two backgrounds that I just named, guess what? You're sadly mistaken, okay? You also are a slave to the corporation that is also known as corporate America. Just corporations, period. Because don't get it twisted. Corporations exist throughout the whole world. Excuse me. Yeah, and believe me, it's true. Okay. Like I said, if you got a signed birth certificate, you are a slave. If you have a social security number, you are a slave. But it exists all over the world. It just exists at its best in America. You dig what I'm saying, my good people? Anyway, with that being said, welcome to the Lamont Datway Jones show, you dig? And pay close attention to this clip I'm about to show you, because if you were still, sleepwalking, then guess what? You just might learn something. You dig? Oh, and by the way, to whoever thinks, want to call this a conspiracy theory and all that, guess what? The truth will eventually slap your ass in the face. Unless you happen to be one of the powers that be puppets. And believe me, there are a lot of them. Okay?
There's a reason for this. There's a reason education sucks. And it's the same reason that it will never, ever, ever be fixed. It's never going to get any better. Don't look for it. Be happy with what you got. Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. Well, we know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. That's right. They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table and figure out how badly they're getting fucked by a system that threw them overboard 30 fucking years ago. They don't want that. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork, and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money. They want your fucking retirement money. They want it back so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. And you know something? They'll get it. They'll get it all from you sooner or later, because they own this fucking place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. And by the way, it's the same big club they use to beat you over the head with all day long, when they tell you what to believe. All day long, beating you over the head in their media, telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged. And nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on. Good, honest, hard-working people continue. These are people of modest means. Continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all. Yeah. You know? And nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. That's what the owners count on. The fact that Americans will probably remain willfully ignorant of the big red, white, and blue dick that's being jammed up their assholes every day. Because the owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream, because you have to be asleep to believe it.